All right, and the cameroid is running. Great. Okay, so we've been going over the various dagger remedies and following up with fiore for a little while. I want to review the remedy itself real quick. Hey Greg, don't get too loud, buddy. So I want to review the remedy itself real quick because Greg asked me to do that today, and we're going to do it on video and film. So, Evelyn, you're all dressed nice, so if you come over here. Awesome. Good. Okay, half step back. So, the first remedy of dagger, as we teach it here, is a very straightforward action. When I receive a forehand downright blow from the dagger, my usual goal is to come against it with the inside arm, in this case my left arm, forward, fiore hard, diagonally off the line, addressing the knife, not addressing the subject. So let's do it nicely one time. Evelyn brings up the knife, boom! I come off the line, stretch that knife out, and bring this hand up as needed. Now we're going to slow down. We teach the diagonal step for a very important reason. Very slow down, because you're going to stab me in the face if you don't do this. Okay? If I try to statically receive Evelyn, this doesn't close the line. You guys see this dagger touching my face? It doesn't close the line. Also, it doesn't let me get a good angle. My hand is too high. It's going to collapse if Evelyn brings up all of her strength against me. That will be bad. If I step directly towards Evelyn as I stop knife slowly again, it doesn't save me from the knife. In fact, my arm is not intercepting Evelyn's arm in anything that resembles a useful manner. If I try to turn my hip and karate chop the arm out of the air, maybe I'll get this. But here's the problem. I'm either in for a towelite or iron gate. My inside arm is more or less on the same track as Evelyn's dominant side. So my karate chop isn't going to be powered by my hip. It's just going to be this little rainbow hand motion. If I'm the stronger person, Evelyn doesn't have any hate for me, maybe that'll work. But what's more likely to happen is I'm going to need it late with the bent arm and receive the knife. And there's no hip power to back this up. So, every single time, fiore diagonally off the line, address the knife and not the person. The dagger comes, you just it saves me nice as well. Move out, setting it up, moving away from Evelyn towards that forearm, thrusting out over the knife to over leverage that situation. Can you push through me? No, you're out of leverage, right? Excellent. Okay. That is the key element. When we talk about adding in fiore here, before we get to any of the players of the remedy, hey look, our hand is up. So just a quick reminder, as this goes, this comes in, this can just avalanche directly in. A nice hammer fist, it can come straight out. If for some reason I ended up really close to Evelyn, I can turn that over into a nice elbow strike. If I was already close, you shouldn't deliberately close that gap extra. There's not a good idea. That's our basic fiore from there. If I beat Evelyn with dagger, Evelyn has the initiative and throws a blow from the other free hand. This can cover. It can either smash that down, or it can just simply cover my noggin. That's not so bad. I can play with that. So, we got a way to deal with both of those things. Alright, just briefly talking about the initial player of the first master dagger. Let's switch sides. When that knife comes in, we thrust out, find the knife, that slight extra little hip pull, drive down, getting that. The fight doesn't end here. That's going to be a fiore after this. My personal favorite, if that's high enough, is to shoot under the arm and get in tight. It's a relatively difficult place for Evelyn to fight from if I can get not too buffeted a little bit. Because I have a tight position, Evelyn can't wind up to give me a really good elbow. So it's a nice spot. Throw from there, fight from there, whatever you want. So we'll address that. So what we're going to continue to play out today is use a really good first remedy of the dagger, deliver a fiore, or ask your partner to deliver one so that you may cover their fiore, and then go on to execute the first actual play from the first player of the first remedy of Fiore's dagger. All right? Any questions from anybody before we go into this? All right, silence being, oh yes.
End and throw?
End and throw?
Is that you want to end and throw?
I would like you to end in a place of control. So Mark, come on out. I'll stop using Evelyn, I'll use you. Thank you, Evelyn. So Mark has a pretend dagger. So, comes out, boom, you get your hit on the stupid dagger. If you want to come into a throw, great. If you want to strip the dagger and Mark's arm is less there, end in a place of control. Hit him again, throw him, maybe roll his hand up, I don't know. I'll let you guys be creative about that. If you know stuff, try stuff. If you don't know anything, just grab under his arm and take him over into rear leg takedown like I just did. That's the easiest one. Okay? Other questions? All right, let's practice. All right.